As a high school student, I had no clue what I wanted to do with college. And I never considered the possibility of becoming a PhD in chemistry. I am Jose Zavala. I am a fifth-year student at California State University, Fullerton, and I'm studying biochemistry. So I took a variety of courses to try to find what I was interested in. Eventually, I decided I really liked biochemistry. I started at Mount San Antonio College, a community college nearby. I'm very hands-on. I like to do things while I'm learning. That really helps me on a deeper level understand what it is that's happening.
As we mark our centennial, AAC&U is really looking to the future. And we are trying to launch a new generation of the LEAP initiative that will enable us to ensure every single student gets the benefits of experiential, problem-based, public-spirited liberal education that will help them succeed in the future.
So this previous summer, I was actually at a research experience for undergraduates at Texas A&M University. I became interested in that because of the research that I'm doing here at Cal State Fullerton. I love my campus, but we don't have access to things like atomic force microscopy, which they did have out there in Texas. It really shows you that your perspective of the world is based on your physical existence. Let's work on an exercise that we're doing. Let's come up with like a good group problem.
The issue of preparing problem solvers for our future is really critical.
What does it look like it is right now?
The educational goals of LEAP, or Liberal Education, America's Promise, are really specifying the kinds of competencies that we want all college graduates to possess when they finish. The ability to problem solve, to think critically, to think creatively, to communicate, to be culturally competent, and work in a team. Things that will carry graduates into the future, no matter what that future is.
The way to do that is to have active learning environments where students have a very active experiential learning. Companies more and more are not interested in skills and knowledge. They're interested in lifelong learners that can grow with their companies, with the economy.
And will help us solve problems in our society, be able to work in a global environment, no matter what the discipline, no matter what the major.
Guys are ready? Action.
What'd your father do?
A brewer.
Oh.
Used to roast beer. My name is Bobby Labita. I'm a fourth year here at Cal State Northridge, and I am studying cinema and television arts with an emphasis in screenwriting. Here's to the memory of your father. And I'm part of the Theater Guild.
That's why I'm here.
The cool thing here is you do a lot of projects that are designed to be outside of the class. What I'm doing for my year-long project is I'm doing a documentary about emotional eating and college students and how that impacts college students. Seeing how emotional eating has impacted my life and those around me, I want to shed some light on the problem. So that's a huge project that I'm working on outside of the class that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to have unless I went to Cal State Northridge.
It really has to be an institutional effort. Understanding what it is that we're trying to achieve with our students, what our students are trying to achieve. I think AAC&U is encouraging us to require that students have culminating experiences so that they can demonstrate that they have the skill set needed to do analysis, to do research, to think about problems as they affect the wider society.
Graduates that are ready to go to work and can demonstrate they can use knowledge and put knowledge to work and be successful are going to be successful in the economy. They're going to get a job, they're going to keep a job, and they're going to do well. They're going to get paid well, and they're going to get promoted. And so that's a very simple, fundamental argument.
Once I started doing those projects, I started to make connections with other people. I started to feel more confident, and I think those skills are transferable to any profession.
We're also talking about inclusive excellence. We are a minority-serving institution. We have a large number of students, and many of them are first generation. And we talk about cultivating talent. We want those students to have those same kinds of opportunities for excellence and learning.
Now that strikes a little chord with me because growing up, I'm a student of Mexican descendants. So my parents, I love them with all my heart, but they had a totally different world that they lived through. So they actually didn't know how to support me going through college. It wasn't, of course, until now that I realized that I could be something that my parents didn't know how to do.